Here it is, brand new day, and time to start dismantling a couple of raised beds, replace them with some of them with the metal sides. Some of this wood's starting to bow out on these, and so some of them we took out to make room for the greenhouse can come to this end of the garden. This one I had already started taking the dirt out and moving it over to this bed, so I'll get this one rebuilt, and I'll keep as much of it in the middle of each bed as I can, and try to get my other beds in around it. I want to show you this before I take it apart. I already started taking them down on the other side, but wanted to show you how I have this PEX and this conduit clamp so Kim can cover this bed when it's cool. Here's the little clamp. It's probably a conduit clamp, and just pay attention because on one side of it, this is square, the other side's wrong. If you put this little carriage bolt in, let me get this to focus. Come on. There we go. Anyhow, that goes in that little square to hold that from turning. And I'll tell you this because I've probably done that in the past, not paid attention, putting stuff together too quick, then have to take it apart to turn the carriage bolt around. This is just another type of conduit clamp you can use. I probably bought the others because they were not as expensive as this type, but both of them work fine.
I'm cleaning up this mess.
All of this started with greenhouse going in down there. Now we're tearing out fences. Got that one bed moved that I talked about. But, yep, I first put this fence in because it looked like what my grandmother had when I was a kid. I found it rolled up on the side of the road, but you can't even see it with everything that grows around it, so we might as well make this into the garden a little more accessible. And this is all part of the mint family.
This is lemon balm.
Lemon balm. Growing like crazy. Well, we got one of these beds done today, tore out, and this other one put in. I'm going to show you a couple of things. When I built these beds, I went by a company that they don't just sell metal roofing, but they will order it for you. And I just asked them if they had any scratch and dent, oddball colors. So I got all this metal relatively cheap. So keep that in mind. Don't hesitate to ask. All they can say is no. Let me bring you down here. Now, working on a golf course, the flag sticks only last so long before they start fading and they switch them out. Well, I mean, they just don't last all that long before they put new ones out. So check with your local golf course, get in touch with the superintendent's office, go by their maintenance facility. Hope that wind's not too bad. Chances are they've got a bunch of them that they will give you. I just want to show you one thing though, because they only last so long out here too. I got to turn this around. This one, it's time for it to go. These are fiberglass splinters, and they are no fun to get in your hand, but you can still get several good years out of this. Probably more if you want to keep a coat of paint on them, but just keep that part in mind. Other than that, I mean, they're great tomato stakes. They're great to use along the cattle panels. There's a lot of uses for them. And that's just another way to repurpose and reuse. So I think I'm done for the day, and we'll get a little more done tomorrow.